15 famous people whose appearances on talk shows were the disaster that doomed their careers. For decades, you've enjoyed seeing them on film, revered them as icons, and even welcomed them into your homes. But when those well-constructed personalities crumble in the span of a few minutes of live television, what then? I'm referring to those jaw-dropping, career-ending instances when A-listers in Hollywood completely disregarded the cameras and paid the ultimate price. Whether they were popular sitcom stars or Oscar winners, these 15 celebrities had it all until they dared to go onto a talk show stage and seen their reputations crumble in front of millions of viewers. Their own haughtiness betrayed some of them. Substance misuse claimed the lives of others. The stress of unscripted television was too much for some. However, one terrible reality is shared by all of them. After that, their careers changed drastically. As studios and publicists scurried, Americans watched in disbelief as decades of kindness vanished in an instant. These were more than just instances of embarrassment. The stars wasted millions of dollars in possibilities and public esteem due to these disastrous professional decisions. All eyes are on the most horrific suicides that have ever aired on television today. What could have possibly pushed these famous people to ruin their careers? Would they have all been able to pull through if they had simply followed the script? We'll discover out when we go down the list of 15 famous people who ruined their careers by appearing on talk programs. I am inquiring. All of these things can be abused, and I get that. Here is the issue, as you can see. You are ignorant of psychiatry's past. Yeah, I do. Tom Cruise, the man whose couch jump made headlines worldwide. In May of 2005, Tom Cruise sprang onto Oprah Winfrey's stage as perhaps the world's biggest movie star. Cruise could make or break studios with his $25 million per picture Mission Impossible franchise, Jerry Maguire, Top Gun, and other hits. On that spring day, nevertheless, an odd thing occurred. On Oprah, Cruise leaped onto the couch, clenched his hands, and went down on one knee to proclaim his love for Katie Holmes. Audience members were confused about whether to cheer or contact security due to the unusual behavior. The words "You're gone. You are gone" echoed around the room as Oprah tried to rein it in. Cruise didn't seem to care that his actions were being seen by people at home. Quick and brutal was the public's response. Overnight, Cruise became a punchline thanks to late-night comedians. The proliferation of memes and parodies occurred throughout the early stages of the internet. Even America's golden boy appeared to be losing it all of a sudden. Even worse than the couch jumping was. A month later, Cruise promoted War of the Worlds on the Today Show alongside Matt Lauer. Cruise verbalized his growing frustration as the topic of psychiatry and Scientology came up, accusing Lauer of being glib and describing psychiatry as a pseudoscience. You are ignorant of psychiatry's past. Cruise scolded. I do, making Lauer seem uneasy.